Free kick being given away, so Spennymoor take it, and they've taken it quickly, pumped it into the Darlington box. Terry Galbraith jump in for it, and he's not got it clear, and it's fallen for Spennymoor moving the ball around, and it's come to the edge of the box for Chandler, and it's a goal, and within the first minute for Jamie Chandler, and he's celebrating it like a good one. That's given it Spennymoor 1, Darlington 0. The frenetic start to the game. The ball broke clear for Jamie Chandler, and he thumped it in from the edge of the penalty box. That's to make it Spennymoor 1, Darlington 0. Along the pitch on this lovely summer's eve. Ball now with Callum Griffiths, who pumps the ball, trying to play it behind Ben O'Hanlon, and it's done it, but O'Hanlon managed to get a block on Rob Ramshaw as he tried to put the cross in first time. And here comes the corner. Oh, it's met straight away on the volley by Joe Tate. He takes it. He always was a more agile of the centre-half world, even for and now it's for Joe Wheatley. And then he plays to O'Hanlon again. O'Hanlon plays it long, but Stice has to sort of turn back on himself to try and get anywhere near it. And then it falls for Thompson, but Gillies keeps the ball moving, and now it's with Stice. Stice trying to run past Curtis. Leaves a clean pair of heels. He gets the ball in the cross. Oh, great cross there from Stice. Goal kick's taken, but it's won by Heaton. But Spennymoor midfield have managed to retain it, and the number 11 now, Johnson, trying to move it inside. Portas gets a block in, but at the cost of a corner. Trying to give Spennymoor a run for the money. Spenny puts the cross in. It's gone the far post. Got another free header there for Joe Tate. But unfortunately headed it directly into the hands of Pears, but then Pears' distribution again, this time with his arms, thrown it out, but it's cut out, and the cross comes in again, and that's a great chance there for Glenn Taylor. Spennymoor keeping the momentum going, moving the ball into the box quickly, pull the ball back, but Taylor got a deflection, but it looks like he got a deflection on the way over the bar. He's got pace and power from what we're seeing. Darlington moving the ball now, and a lovely little flick from Stice. Stice has got himself in the penalty box. He's going to get a free shot in here, and he shoots, and it's a goal! My, that just was Rhys Stice all over. Absolutely all over. From the simple goal kick, he took that ball, flicked it round this defender, and just ran straight towards the goal. And he's basically did the shushing to all of the Spennymoor players. And that just exactly what the doctor ordered. Fantastic finish by Stice. Created by Stice, scored by. They may have had a season of teammates in Gateshead. For Phil made the wise decision to come down the A1 to Darlow. And now the ball spread out to the left-hand side. And that's Glenn Taylor trying to get it onto his left foot to get a shot in, but great play by Portas. Puts pressure on and closes the ball down. Ooh. And the clearance comes out. Sayers flicks it on to Wheatley, but then the ball becomes a 50-50 between Wheatley and Griffiths. Stice is being spoken to alongside Rob Ramshaw, and he's booked Stice as well. And Ramshaw. It's not much of an angle, it's pretty straight, and it's Galbraith just didn't quite get it clear, and it fell there for like Kurt in recent times. But the sun appears to have dried it out. Now Joe Tate's coming over the halfway line, and he sprays the ball over to the Darlington right-hand side, but Portas puts a good challenge in, just gets it off Johnson, but it breaks again for Spennymoor, and they get a shot away. Oh! They may not be quite as they were in the first 15 minutes, but there's still venom in that, and power. There's great bit of play there from Chandler. Good header there from Tate. And it's put in Stice to giving Stice the chance to chase down Curtis, and it's worked because Curtis was under pressure and got it clear, but it's only come as far as Darlington midfield, and they moved the ball nicely there between Sayers, and it then came over to Wheatley, and he dragged the shot over to the right. Let's hope the signal in Spennymoor's not letting us down. Spennymoor now moving the ball to the byline and getting a cross in. O'Hanlon seems to have left a tackle in on Ramshaw. Thank you, Mr. Price. Okay, in New Zealand, Neil Chandler, good man. Here we go. Cross comes in and won by Joe Tate. Goes to the Curtis, fortunately, and his shot has actually gone out for a throw-in. That was a spectacularly bad miss from Curtis. They pump it up, but it's too much for Joe Wheatley to be able to bring that ball under control. So Darlington having to put in a shift of running around at the moment. The energy of Stash is definitely different from the first half. Oh, but not from Thompson, as he dispossesses the centre half. Oh, and there's a mistake from Joe Tate, and that gives a goal for Darlington. A dreadful mistake by Joe Tate. Well played there by Stephen Thompson. That's all the hard work of Stephen Thompson. He came in, nicked the ball off the fullback, and then pumped the ball. It was over Stash. Joe Tate was clear in space, had the chance to head it, and he was headed it back to the keeper, but he didn't realise the keeper had come marauding out of his box, and he headed over him, and that puts it into the net to make it Spennymoor 1, Darlington 2. Getting indeed, because there are some fantastic strikers at this level who are just unbelievable. Fantastic, very good, should I say. Ball put forward from Spennymoor into the penalty box. It's held up, and Spennymoor get a shot away. I think that's Taylor again. Put it forward, as it looks like Spennymoor are going three up front, as they need the points more than we do. Now it's with Josh Wheatley, and another foul there on the edge of the box. Surely a foul there, referee. It's brought down the edge of the box. Oh, and Stephen Thompson again, a fantastic tackle, and then he lets rip with a shot that was just swerving from left to right. It looked like it was going in the post there, and the keeper dived to his right to save it. How many times has he stolen the ball from the opposition today, Stephen Thompson? And there's Gary Brown trying to put pressure on the number 15, but Joe Wheatley comes across to help out his fullback. And now he plays in field, and now it's with Fuster, who plays it out to the right-hand side to Taylor. Taylor to just about keep it in, but O'Hanlon's there on him straight away, and he's got Turnbull there for good measure, but he plays it in field. Number 2 tries to return it back to him, but it's far too much on it. Got distance on it, but it's Gillies trying to put pressure, and there's Wheatley again. Spennymoor trying to move the ball and create a position. They've just pump it in again, pretty direct. Comes into the box, and it's Pears lets it drop, but then he drops all over it. We'll give Pears that one. Come on, Mr. Referee. And there we go, that's it. Spennymoor 1, Darlington 0. A great result for Darlington. They've come back from a goal down. Goal scored by I'm trying to remember who scored it now. That doesn't really matter who scored for them. But we equalised on by Rhys Stice scoring an absolute spectacular goal. Well worth a watch on the highlights when you get the chance to see it. And then